Let's send over to Peyton.
Pretty cool. Thanks, Leah. Happy Thursday, everybody. We've got a cold front in our forecast. We've been talking about it all week long. I promise it is still coming. We aren't teasing you here, and you'll notice it mainly heading into the weekend. Today, though, it is going to be still on the warm side. We're going to be even a little bit muggier later this afternoon, but in general, not looking too bad. This is a live view from the West Bank out towards the CBD this morning. Still a slight haze. This is thanks to some of that lingering Canadian wildfire smoke. That will all get pushed out of here in the coming days with our front. Where is the front? It's near Dallas this morning, but ahead of it, pretty good batch of showers and storms all the way from Austin, Texas, up through Shreveport, getting down to Alexandria. Now, unfortunately, this big area of rain is not going to move directly at us and give us a good amount of rain. I just don't think we're going to see much of it. So rain chances today, only 20% during the daytime. Now tonight, we'll bump that up to a 40%. So I think we will see some rain later tonight into the early morning hours on Friday. Highs today in the upper 80s and low 90s, so it is going to be on the warm side. There's your batch of rain staying mainly to our west from Houston, Lake Charles, Lafayette, and Alexandria. Maybe a little higher chance towards Baton Rouge, but most of that misses us today. We'll just see some clouds from it. Tonight, after, we'll say sunset, we start to see a few showers pop up, so I do think we're going to get some rain from this, just not a lot. And then as we get into the overnight hours, still a few scattered showers, still some rain around on Friday morning, and a few lingering showers Friday during the day as the front moves in. So the front is going to move in Friday, more than likely late morning and early afternoon, and then by Friday evening, we're behind the front and starting to see that drier and slightly cooler air move in. So the cold air with this front is going to lag behind just a tad. It's not going to be immediately behind the front here. It's not going to immediately drop 20 degrees when the front moves through. No Arctic front, but eventually the temperatures will fall. So warm today near 90. We'll be in the 80s tomorrow, and then we're in the 70s heading into your upcoming weekend. So Saturday and Sunday still looks like a day mostly in the 70s. In fact, Sunday will be our coolest day at about 74 degrees. Monday back up to around 80, and then we'll moderate back to more normal highs, 84 to 85 by next Tuesday and Wednesday. So there'll be about a 3-day stretch here of really, really nice weather. And even next Tuesday, it'll be warmer, but it still looks nice. The mornings are going to be much cooler. This is when you might have to get out light sweaters or jackets. This is Saturday morning. Nothing too wild, 50s, 60s, 70s. We've already seen this so far the past couple of weeks. This is the cooler air. Sunday morning, 40s north of I-12, 50s even possible down here on the South Shore. Monday morning, I've got a 49 over in Thibodaux, 48 in Gonzales, 46. That's almost cold for our standards in Bogalusa, 58 in New Orleans, 58 out in Kenner. So everyone will get out on that chill by early next week. I do want to still watch the Gulf next week too. This is thanks to the old front that moves through later tomorrow and a tropical system moving into Mexico. You couple all this together, this is a prime recipe for an area of disturbed weather in the Gulf. Now, whether this develops into a tropical system or not, it's still going to be some rain and some beneficial rain for someone. At the moment, models are not a slam dunk for us to get rain from this. It's still a possibility that maybe the low pressure gets a little bit closer and we do get some rain by the middle of next week, but at the moment, I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure. A lot of models do keep the wettest weather over in Florida, so we'll see how things trend, but being cautiously optimistic about that. Philippe is still spinning out here, been around for 12 days now. It has not been stronger than a tropical storm at any point in its life, probably not going to be stronger than a tropical storm, but it is going to move up towards New England and the Canadian Maritimes by this weekend. They'll be getting a fairly healthy storm with winds and some rain and rough seas. There's our 7-day forecast. We're rooting on the cold front. It'll be here tomorrow. We'll get a little rain tonight ahead of that front. Tomorrow will be mostly dry and turning breezy. It will be windy Saturday and Sunday, so if you're going to be out on the water, notice we'll probably have a bigger chop on Saturday. North winds at 20 to 25 knots, and that does mean we'll probably have small craft advisories this weekend too. High tide running this morning, your low tide running later on through the afternoon.